Hi, you're on Pablo Spot, and this is DEVscoOPS, a rapid show and tell on tools and practices in cloud technology. And so if this tickles your fancy, hit the subscribe button. So let's get into it. There is a way to do hands-on learning on Docker using just your browser. So you don't need a desktop or laptop device. The tool that I'm showing you today allows you to continue hands-on learning with Docker using your iPad or smart tablets or even your smartphone. I introduce to you the Play with Docker tool. So let me show you how this works. To make this show and tell more real and legit, I borrowed an iPad from a friend. The session that I have on my screen is in fact a cast from this iPad. The Play with Docker tool will require a Docker Hub account. So if you don't have one, head over to Docker Hub. And in here, click the sign up button and follow through the workflow to create your free account. And if you already have an account, let's start exploring the tool. So the web endpoint that I need to access for this tool is, and if I go ahead and click this login button and click Docker, it will prompt me for my Docker account. And notice that in the main page, the login button changes to a start button. So if I go ahead and click that start button, the page will take me to my Docker playground. This tool has been built using Docker in Docker, which I talked about in the DEVscoOPS episode right here. And this tool will allow me to start Alpine instances, which essentially means, apart from doing hands-on exercises on Docker containers, this can be a training tool to skill up on Unix and shell scripting, which I find very, very handy in the world of DevOps. So now if I click Add New Instance button right here, it will start a new Alpine shell terminal. What I'm going to do next is to extract the Docker Compose file that I created on the episode on WordPress infrastructure, which you can also access right here. So let me open a new tab and head to GitHub. I need to download this Docker Compose file using its raw file version URL, and then download the file using wget. And now if I ls on this directory, I have my Docker Compose file. I need to make modifications on this Docker Compose file. So firstly, I need to install Nano on this instance. And now I can open the Docker Compose file in edit mode using Nano. One of the limitations of this Playground instance is it only supports specific API versions for Docker Compose. So I'll change this version here from 3.9 to 3.3, which is the supported version. I will also remove my Nginx container in this Docker Compose file to set this up as simple as possible. Now that I have removed my Nginx container, I need to make sure that my WordPress application is still exposed and accessible. And so I'll expose port 80 on my WordPress container. And that's all the changes that I need to do. So let me go ahead and save this. And now if I start running Docker Compose up, you will notice a port on this section of the page which shows all the exposed ports inside the Compose file, next to the Open Port button. So now if I click this port 80 link right here, it takes me to my WordPress container, which suggests that everything works so far. So let me continue with this installation. And now let me log into my configured WordPress application. And everything works. And as a courtesy to the maintainer of the tool, I'll delete my instance and then close my session properly. And that's it. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Until next time, see ya.